What up, everybody? Ted Carr here, and today I'm going to show you a big picture overview of how to make at least $10,000 a month. And I'm going to stress a certain point here. Each element of your online business, whether it's social media or whether it's your ads or whether it's your emails or whether it's your funnels or whether it's your program delivery, each aspect of your online business has its own job, it has its own purpose. Okay, so let's dive into this and take a look, and I'll show you exactly what I mean. So you have your social media, or let's say you have your ads, okay? Social media or ads. Well, the only reason, from a business point of view, the only reason you'd actually ever make a post on social media or post an ad is because you want somebody to click on it so that they go to your funnel, okay? Just that understanding alone can make you so much more money. Because if you don't understand that the purpose of the social media post is to get a click, or that the purpose of the ad is to get a click, you're just going to make random social media posts and put random ads out there. But if you understand that the sole purpose of the social media post, like your Instagram post or your YouTube video, like this video right now, the only reason I'm posting this is so that somebody clicks on the link or takes the call to action that you're asking them to take. So with every social media post, you've got to have a clearly laid out CTA, clearly laid out call to action, which is wrapped in a benefit. It's a beneficial call to action. It's not just like, hey, go check out this thing because I think you should check it out. It's like, no, if you want this benefit, click this link or swipe up or check out the link in my bio or excuse me, link in description or go to this website, whatever. It's got to be a benefit for the client, for the customer. So in this video right now that I'm making, the call to action I'm going to ask you for at the end of the video, or heck, you can even do it right now if you want, is to book a call with myself or someone on my team by visiting coursecreatorcall.com. Now that's just an example of what I'm talking about when I'm talking about the call to action. But the benefit of you booking that call, right, here's the benefit, is that we can actually map out a plan to see if working together makes sense so that you can grow and scale your business, create or scale your business to at least $10,000 a month or more or beyond, right? So if you're looking to grow and scale your business, start and scale your business to $10,000 a month and beyond, book a call, coursecreatorcall.com. See, that's the benefit, and that's a call to action. So the only reason you should ever be making posts on social media is to get someone to click on it or take the action to go to your funnel. An example I use, it's a call funnel, book a call funnel. But your funnel could be a freebie funnel, like go get my free ebook. It could be go get my free video course. It could be get my free audiobook, get my free cheat sheet, my free checklist, my free recipe book, whatever. It's just send people to the freebie funnel. That's the only job, is to send people to that funnel. That's it. It's not to look like you're cool. It's not to like be nice. It's not to like show off. It's to get a click. And there's different ways of getting clicks, but really ultimately you have to have a hook in your social media post, which is like an attention grabber, a scroll stopper. You got to hook people's attention for at least a second, and then get them to read or get them to watch with a short little story. And then you make an offer at the end. So hook would be like, let's say you're helping people lose weight. Hook, you see these muscles? And then the story's like, I didn't used to always have these muscles. I used to be 20 pounds overweight. I was on the verge of suicide. And then I found the raw vegan diet. And that's when everything turned around. I dropped the weight. I got rid of my depression. And now I've never been healthier, happier, more vibrant. And I would love to help you get happy, healthy, and vibrant as well. Just click the link in my bio, click the link in the description, swipe up, and I'll help you do the same. Bang! That sends people to the funnel. Now, let's move on. The only purpose of the funnel, let's talk about the only purpose of the funnel. Your only purpose of the funnel should be to get people to give you their name and email. I'll just draw a little email inbox. It's supposed to be an envelope. The only purpose is to get people to give you their email. Their name as well is nice. That way you can address them by name in emails, but just at least get their freaking email. That's it. That's the whole purpose of the funnel. The purpose of the funnel isn't to, again, show at least the first page of the funnel, the first page of the funnel. This is page number 1. The first page of the funnel, the only job is to get the email. That's it. So you don't want to be distracting people with other links and bells and whistles and and again, showboating and different videos and whatever. It's just super. You got to keep a super simple landing page to get the email. I'll show you an example. You go to veganmoneybook.com, and what do you see here? New book reveals how to start making money online as a vegan to live a life of freedom. This is a super old funnel I made, by the way, but it's highly successful. It works so well. Get your book free here. Just name, email, send me the book. Done. Bit of information about the book down below, but it's all just getting people to want to give them an email. Even have a button down here. When they click it, it goes up there. If someone scrolls down here, clicks the button, boom, shoots them up. That's it. I'm just getting people to give me their name and email. That's it. If we go to another one, if we go to like veganwebinar.com, the whole purpose of this is to get people to reserve a spot. Look at it, nothing else to do on this website, on this landing page. The only thing I want them to do is click reserve seat. Bang. That's it. Let's say click that. Bang. Let's check a different example. Let's go to learnwithlissa.com. Experimenting with a new funnel here. Learnwithlissa.com. Make your own vegan digital products. Cool. Let's click watch for free. Bang. There's nothing else to do on this funnel. The only job of this funnel, at least the first page, is to get the name and email. So we got the name and email. Now, on the next page, let's say it's a webinar funnel. This is the next page, and let's say it's a video, okay? The only job of this page, let's say page 2, the only job of this page is to get people to either, depending on what kind of funnel you're doing, let's say it's a book a call funnel, the only purpose of this page is to get people to book a call. BC. Book call. I'll draw a little phone here so we don't forget what BC means. That's supposed to be a phone. Corded phone for those who didn't grow up in the 90s or earlier. Those who are growing up in the 2000s era, that's a telephone. It used to have cords on them. So that's it. The only purpose of the watch funnel is to book a call. Now, you have to have a certain amount of, skill level. There's a lot that goes into this webinar. You can't just get to this page and say, hey, everybody, you gave me your name and email. Now you should book a call. Link below. No. You need to give them a ton of reason to book that call. Okay, so in the same way that you had to give people a ton of reason to, in your call to action here, to click the link and go to your freebie funnel, and on your freebie funnel, you have to give them a ton of reasons why they should give their name and email. On this page, on this video, you got to give them a ton of reasons why they should book that call with you. Okay, so understanding that, you realize that the whole purpose is to get calls booked. And so what you want to do is start out in the same way you start your social media posts. You start with a hook. You get their attention really early on. Say, hey, this is for you if you want to bang, 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 if you want ABC. And then you tell them a story about how you did it or how your clients did it. And then make them a super dead simple offer and say, hey, if you want help with this, we can help you. Just book a call. That's it. Just book a call. We'll help you do this. Now, this webinar, it doesn't need to be long. It can be. It can be anywhere from, I've seen webinars as short as freaking 12 minutes that work up to 60 minutes. And you can even do 90-minute webinars. But 12 to 60 minutes is plenty of time. You should be able to get people to want to book a call within 12 to 60 minutes of seeing your webinar. So once you get the call booked, the only purpose of getting on that call is to find out if the person is the right fit. So we'll say PC, phone call. The only purpose of the phone call is to find out if the person is the right fit. That's it. If they are a right fit, then they're going to want to sign up. And if they want to sign up, then you take their credit card number and rock and roll. But really, it's just to qualify people, like really qualify them. And even before they get on the phone call, what I like to do is I like to send people to like an application form, which we call an app. So to fill an application form. If they don't successfully make it through this application form, then I send them to another website where they can't actually book a call with me. They have to actually qualify to book a call with me. So if they do qualify, they do make it through the app, and they do get on a phone call, well, I need to qualify them once more, just to make sure like that application was legit. Like, would you really want to do this? Are you really prepared to put in this kind of work? Is this something that you've wanted to do for a while, or did you just wake up yesterday and decide that you want to do it? Like, I want to find out how much this person actually wants to make this happen. and like what would happen if they didn't do it, right? Find out if there's enough reason for them to even want to sign up and get results with you. That's it. The whole purpose of the phone call is just to qualify people, make sure they're a good fit. And so if they are, awesome. Then they take out their credit card or PayPal, they give you some money, and they join your program, and they get help, and they get the results that they want. And this brings me to my next point. The most important point really is once you make that sale, the whole purpose of your program, we'll call it P for short, the whole purpose of the program, your program only has one purpose for you personally as a coach, as a mentor, as a teacher. Your goal is to get a testimonial. That's it. Your goal is to get a testimonial. And you might say, hey, that's so selfish. But no, I'll show you why. Because the only way to get a testimonial is to help your students get results. If you're not helping your students get results, they're not going to give you a testimonial. So by you focusing on getting a testimonial, which really benefits you, you're going to do everything in your power to make sure your students get results. Okay? You're going to do everything in your power to make sure your students get results. Up until even before you start working with your student, you're going to qualify them on the phone call, right, to make sure that this is a person that you can actually get results for. Okay? So once you're in your program, you do everything you can to make sure you get testimonial for them, and the only way to do that is to get them results. So from your point of view, the goal is testimonial. From your student's point of view, all they should care about is results. Now, this is so often overlooked. A lot of people completely forget that they're in the program to get results. They think they're in the program to lollygag and just to hang out and just to connect and just to like look cool, and like some people, that's just why they go to school, I guess, right? They just go to school to like make friends and maybe get some girlfriends or whatever, do drugs, party. That's why they go to college, university. But like the top students are always there to get results. And so you got to make sure, you got to remind your clients that you're here to get results. I don't care, and this is what I tell my students all the time, I don't care what your social media or what your ads look like, as long as they get people to click successfully, as long as they successfully get people to click onto your freebie funnel. Now, generally speaking, your social media needs to look semi-attractive in order to get people to want to click. It needs to look attractive enough. Your ads need to be good enough to get the click. If they're getting clicks, it's working, great. Your freebie funnel, it doesn't need to look marvelous. Like look at this. That's not gorgeous by any means, but it works. And so that is what matters. It matters if it works. Does it get the email? If it gets the email, great. Does your webinar now convert? Does your webinar now actually convert? And if it does, great. You're getting phone calls booked. Now we look at the phone call. Do your phone calls actually convert? If they don't, we gotta fix something in that. It's a phone call issue. Okay? If phone calls aren't converting, it's a phone call issue. So we can narrow in and focus on that. If your phone calls work and people are qualified and people are spending money and they're signing up for your program, but you're not getting testimonials, it's because your students aren't getting results. So how do we make sure your students get results? We need to take a look at like what is your step-by-step checklist for making sure that your students actually get results. How can we guarantee? How can we do our best to guarantee that the students get results? Because if they get results, you get testimonials, and if you get testimonials, well, your program is proven, and it's just gonna be so much easier to bring more people in. So if it's not getting results, then we got to take a look at the checklist, the CL. What's the step-by-step game plan you're giving them? What's the checklist you're giving them? And how do we make sure this is bulletproof and bomb-proof and rocking and rolling and works really well? So that's it. I just wanted to make this video to show you how there's multiple pieces going on here, and each piece needs to work in harmony with one another, but ultimately each piece just needs to frickin' work. It doesn't matter how it looks. It doesn't matter about your style. It just needs to work. Like I use the hook story offer method, right? That's a style. You could do the frickin' offer story hook or the hook value offer method or any method you want. It doesn't really matter. You don't even need a freebie funnel. It could just go directly from social media to the webinar directly, and you can skip the opt-in page altogether if you want, if that works for you. Like I've seen people go add to book a call. They skip the webinar, they skip their freebie funnel. It's just an add to a book a call. It doesn't really matter like what steps you take as long as this is happening. As long as the only thing that really matters is that this is happening and this is happening. As long as you're getting money and people are getting results. That's it. So in a perfect world, what would happen is people would, in a perfect world, here's what would happen. You'd be in bed. This is a bed, and you're sleeping. In a perfect world, this is what would happen. Someone would come to you and they would give you money in your sleep. And as soon as they give you money, they instantly get the result that they're looking for. And you're still sleeping. When you wake up in the morning, you're like $10,000 richer and you get all these testimonials. Like, that's the perfect world. If we could just shortcut it, if we could short circuit this thing and be like, and make it work like that, it'd be like, you go to bed tonight, as you're sleeping, someone drops money into your bank account, and then they instantly and automatically get results. And like that's in a perfect world. Now, it's not that simple, which is why we need to get people's attention in the first place on social media to show them, hey, we can actually get you results that you're looking for. All you got to do to get those results is watch my free class. Go to that freebie funnel. Once you go to the freebie funnel, then it says, hey, you want to watch the free class? All you got to do is put your name and email. Once you put the name and email, it goes to the video, the webinar, the training, and the training just says, hey, here's how I got the results. Here's how it all works. If you want me to help you put everything you just learned into action, book a call. Someone books a call. On the call, you're like, hey, does this make sense for us to work together? Let's find out. You ask them a series of qualifying questions. If they pass the test, boom, cool. Do they have the money? If they don't have the money to sign up, send them some other free training or something to get them going at least so that they can get the money. And then, or so that they have time to figure out how to get the money, or offer like creative funding options or financing options like PayPal credit or whatever. And then once they pay, they're in the program, and now they have to show up and get results. And so you need to do everything in your power to make sure they get results so that you can get your testimonial. Okay. So this is the drawn out process, but it works really well. Like, this is the business plan. I remember in high school, teacher would ask us to write up a business plan, and we have to like type on a keyboard like this big elaborate 2,500 paragraph business plan, like super boring. And it was like, why don't we just draw it out like this? Because this makes so much sense. Like, all the eyeballs and all the people with money are on social media, and the only thing they want are results. Specifically like weight loss, better relationship, more muscles, more money, better lifestyle, more freedom, right? They want to feel healthier, they want to feel more vibrant, they want to feel happier. So everyone's on social media and everybody wants results. So we just have to be the middleman and set everything up for them. So it just takes them along like on a freaking one of those flat escalators at the airport. All you gotta do is step on this flat escalator, and it goes bzzz, takes them all along right to the result. They just gotta hop on, and they start by joining your freebie funnel, or they start by watching your webinar. They start by booking the call with you. So this is it. Again, moral of this story: I don't want you to forget that each piece has its purpose. The only purpose of social media is to what? Get the click. The only purpose of the freebie funnel is to what? Get the name and email. The only purpose of the webinar is to what? Get them to book a call. The only purpose of the phone call is to qualify them, make sure that they're legit and you actually can get them results. The only purpose of them joining the program is to get a testimonial. Don't have to look at it like that if you want. You can look at it like just to get them results. But if you look at it like to get a testimonial, you'll do everything in your power to make sure they get results so you can get a testimonial, so that your webinar converts even better, and so that you're making more money and that you can help more people get results. Because if you don't have testimonials, it's a little harder to get people results, because people don't want to join your program because they don't believe that it actually works. So the more testimonials you have, the more obvious that it works. And you should really have a checklist and a cheat sheet guide and a step-by-step game plan that you work with your clients through so that they can get results every single time. And if you do that, it's going to be easier to help more people get results because you have testimonials. So it's interesting. The testimonials actually help you get more people results. And so that's why you got to make that your focus. If you don't have any testimonials to begin with, no problem. Just work with people to get results. It's not like testimonials are absolutely needed. They just make the selling process a little bit easier because people just have a little bit more trust or faith in you or your method, your product, or your service. So that's it for now. Hope this video was helpful. If it was, great. If you want help putting all this into action, you can go ahead and book a call at coursecreatorcall.com. I'll type it in here for you. coursecreatorcall.com. This is going to bring you to a application page with a bunch of testimonials underneath, as you can see. A bunch of our testimonials, what students are saying, a bunch of videos, and screenshots from people getting results. And then once you fill out this application, if you qualify, we'll get on a call. When you get on the call, we're going to qualify you further, make sure we can actually get your results. If we can, awesome. We'll talk about what it looks like working with us. And if that process sounds good to you and you feel like it can really work for you, sweet, we'll get started. We'll get working together so that you can get up and running and making at least $10,000 a month with your online business, specifically with your course or your coaching business. Okay, so that's it for now. Peace out, much love. Force be with you. Bye.